You've done this before. You hear something, and instantly, you know it's not true. But later, you catch yourself thinking about it again. And somehow, it starts to feel real. Not because it became true, but because your brain accepted it anyway. So the question is, why do people believe things even when they know they're false? Your brain doesn't just seek truth. It seeks comfort. And sometimes believing something false feels better than accepting something real. Because truth can be uncomfortable. But belief? Belief can be shaped. Once an idea enters your mind, your brain starts looking for evidence. Not to test it, but to support it. You notice what agrees and ignore what doesn't. And slowly, the lie begins to feel like truth. The more you hear something, the more familiar it becomes. And the more familiar it feels, the more true it seems. Even if it isn't. Repetition doesn't prove truth. It creates it. When other people believe something, it becomes harder to reject. Not because it's correct, but because you don't want to be alone. So your brain makes a decision. It's easier to agree than to stand apart. Beliefs are not controlled by logic. They're controlled by emotion. If something makes you feel afraid, angry, or validated, you're more likely to believe it. Even if you know it doesn't make sense. So now, you're left with something uncomfortable. If your beliefs can be shaped, influenced, repeated into existence, then how many of them are actually yours? The next time you feel certain about something, don't just ask if it's true. Ask why you believe it, and whether that belief was ever yours to begin with. This is the unseen order. Most people don't question what they believe. Subscribe if you're starting to. You've seen how thoughts can be shaped. But what happens when those thoughts become beliefs?